Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Checking out the Clippers, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. And I think we're really going to enjoy this type of game, a battle of super athletes, if you will. Shaq, this question for you. Can either team slow the other ones down, or are we just looking at a high-flying free-for-all?
I don't really care about that, Ernie.
The power forward position at 6'9", number 50, Zach Randolph. At center, at 7'3", number 34, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Forward position, standing 6'8", number 7, Carmelo Anthony. At the point guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Isaiah Thomas. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. Doc Rivers is the head coach for your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Clippers.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, guys, they come in off that loss, and they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams, I thought, played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately, they were the ones who came up short.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Griffin, Allen out there with Wall. Then there's Bird, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Clippers have possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game, because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And so here are the Clippers. Again, Thomas missing. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Wall against Jordan. It's Wall with the drive. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
Thomas passes to Carmelo. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Clippers on defense. 4-point game. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Thomas, here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall. The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And both free throws good for Thomas. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's Griffin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Griffin. Here's Los Angeles now. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Shots good by Anthony.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Wall. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And he banks in the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Anthony on the wing. Jordan the screen. Fires from the corner. And Carmelo Anthony again.
Boy, that time Jordan set a really nice screen.
Memphis leading. All with it. Pick by Griffin. Allen outside. On the wing, Bird. Off the pick. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jordan kicks to Randolph. Shot is off. Great D that time from Griffin. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside, Wall. Here's Valanciunas. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at him. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
It seemed the player who's really on his mind is John Wall. He said we've got to keep him out of transition and out of the paint. His jump shot is still a work in progress, and we're going to make him prove he can hit it consistently before we'll play out on him. Guys, that's going to be the MO on Wall until he can knock down that perimeter shot.
Thanks again, Doris.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
He dishes it to Griffin. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Griffin's got 8 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Memphis moving that ball around. Bird against Randolph. Bird kicks to Griffin. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Anthony. 38 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game. You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by John Wall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Randolph against Bird. Pass to Wall. Screen by Valanciunas. Wall with another miss.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Thomas. And it's Jordan to top the key. He kicks it to Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. That's good.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. 5th, the Clippers.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Reed is checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside, Wall. Inside, Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Reed. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Jordan against Bird. The drive by Jordan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Wall. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. Bird misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Up top, Griffin. He's covered by Randolph. Picked by Griffin. And here's Bird for three. Bird can't get that one to fall. The Clippers trail. Here's Anthony, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Griffin kicks to Bird. To end the drought. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Stolen by Bird. Kicks to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Wall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Memphis.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Okay, gentlemen. Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And the first one at the line is good. David West, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rodman comes in for Anthony. Memphis also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lance Stevenson comes in for Blake Griffin. And Beal subbed in for Allen. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Thomas. And he makes good on the layup. Thomas got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Misses off the right iron.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
He shoots again. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Wall. Embiid the screen. Pass to Beal. Up top Embiid. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 on the clock. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% here so far. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Drops in the tray. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here's Wall. Now here's Beal. Bird right side. Passes it to Embiid. With 1 on the clock. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing from past the arc. Shot is off. Great D that time from Jordan. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Reed dishes to Rodman. The feed to Thomas. Beal against Jordan. The pass to Rodman. Here's Thomas. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Thomas got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Bird with the bucket.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Thomas kicks to Reed to the wing right side. Dishes to Jordan. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Thomas against Beal. A floater. Beal pulls it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stevenson against Rodman. Stevenson passes to Beal. Bird. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 6 seconds left in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
So on the floor for Memphis, Bradley Beal is out there with Griffin. Then it's Allen. Then it's Wall. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Anderson. The wide open look here for Anthony. The three-pointer no good. Jordan against Wall. He feeds it to Allen. The dish to Beal. Picked by Griffin. And Beal kicks to Valanciunas. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Valanciunas has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Down low. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting the bucket. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Thomas against Allen. And here's Anderson from the arc. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
4 on the shot clock. Fades away. Wall's shot is off.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Jordan. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Wall. Ray Allen is on the way. Feeds to Griffin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Devin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. 2nd in rebounding, 2nd in free throw percentage. And they had the 2nd most transition points in the league. I mean, you had to strap it on tight when you played these guys because they were coming right at you.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He's got 11 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Harris is checked in for John Wall. Good on both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Thomas dishes to Randolph. The drive by Jordan. And that one goes long. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Harris kicks to Beal. Picked by Griffin. Pass to Allen. Valanciunas in the high post. There's Beal with the 3, and the basket good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Jordan has it in the corner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 10 points for Jordan.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 12.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Anthony down low, defended by Griffin, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Allen left side. Beal with a screen on Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis with a three. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now, here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Jordan. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, he got the D that time. Nice up and under.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Michael Jordan on the wing. Jordan with another miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Picked by Griffin. Kicks to Valanciunas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reed's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunity.
Reed a screen. The drive by Jordan. Shot to stop the run. Cannot hit. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Allen right side. There's the pick. Top of the key, Beal. Screened by Valanciunas. Allen outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
And here are the Clippers now, trailing by 10. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. In the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Beal with it. He's got 5. Harris kicks to Griffin. Here's Allen. And it's blocked by Jordan. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. On defense, the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Jordan, picked by Griffin. Clock at 6. It's Beal on the wing. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And it's 7 points here for Beal.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far, and the shot is good. Thomas got 11.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Harris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Anthony, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Beal. He has 7. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. And Beal kicks to Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thomas with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And Thomas, here we go, and he recovers it. Randolph can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Up top, Griffin. They set the pick. Harris passes to Embiid. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Clippers trail by 10.
Timeout for the Clippers. All right, then, let's get up. Let's get down for the Spirit Dance Team.
And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
A different look for the Clippers. West comes in for Zach Randolph, and it's Rodman in for Carmelo Anthony. Memphis also making some changes. Bird, he's checked in for Griffin. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bradley Beal, and it's John Wall in for Allen. Now here's West. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Wall against Thomas. In the corner, it's Stevenson. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Rodman dishes to Thomas. The shot is off. Great D that time from Bird. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Wall kicks to Bird. Embiid the screen. Up off the screen. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pick by West. Thomas against Wall. No good off the front iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Harris has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's West. And the Clippers miss again.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now Jordan following the miss by Gary Harris from deep.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Memphis has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Wall passes to Harris. Stevenson against Rodman. 6 to shoot. Stevenson drives in. He dishes it to Bird. There's the 3. Rebounded by Rodman. Clippers trail by 11. Thomas kicks to Reed. Reed a screen on Wall. Passes it to West. Wide open look. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Attention, Staples Center. Please, every round of applause for your Spirit Dance Team.
moment here to see some numbers for Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And, yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris kicks to Stevenson. Some solid defense by Rodman.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Thomas against Wall. West setting the pick for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Rodman. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Wall kicks to Stevenson. Embiid with a screen on Rodman. Stevenson dishes to Bird. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bird's got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And there's the feed to Anderson. He kicks it to Reed. A baseline J. That one goes. Count it. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Grizzlies lead by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Bill Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going somewhere somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter was all about Blake Griffin. He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
I was unimpressed, Ernie. Very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
You look at what Thomas has done so far. He's got 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Clippers trail by 9. They've got Thomas. Lugauskas is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Thomas against Wall. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Wall. The fader. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jordan against Allen. Dishes it to Thomas. Randolph sets a screen for Thomas. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Michael Jordan.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Wall passes to Valanciunas. Randolph against Griffin. Hits from the high post. Griffin's got 14.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Randolph a screen. Thomas against Wall. Here's Anthony. The shot is off. Great D that time from Bird. Memphis leading by 9. All with it now. Thomas defending. Griffin against Randolph. Griffin kicks to Allen. Picked by Griffin. Memphis moving that ball around. Valanciunas. Zach Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now Thomas. 13 points in the game. Goes up on the high post. Again, Thomas missing.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Stolen by Randolph. Anthony against Allen. Left side, Jordan. Ball's knocked loose. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Wall kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Allen. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. The wing jumper off target.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Ilgauskas a screen on Wall. And here's Anthony for 3. But they get it back. Here's Ilgauskas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Wall. Bird outside. Another shot. Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Grizzlies have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Clippers trail by 6. Thomas dishes to Randolph. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And another miss by Memphis.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Jordan with him. And Allen picks him up defensively. Allen against Jordan. Baseline jumper. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Grizzlies head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. It's If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's on fire, and they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th, the Clippers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Grizzlies. Beal with the steal. To the left side wing. Thomas against Wall. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Picked by Griffin. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Wall's shot is off.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Griffin. Randolph grabs the board.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Goes up to the stripe. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And then Griffin with the dunk. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fellow out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up, guys, putback slams. That's not the kind of play that can build confidence.
Grizzlies shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Assisted.
9 points here for Beal. Here's Thomas. 13 points in the game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Jordan kicks to Anthony. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Anthony's got 10 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And here's Wall. On the wing, Burke. From about 16, Zach Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thomas kicks to Randolph. There's the dish to Ilgauskas. And he gets it to go. Ilgauskas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Wall. Beal dishes to Griffin. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas passes to Ilgauskas. Back to Thomas. Left side Randolph. A baseline J. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Check out stats for Griffin. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Reedy's checked in for Los Angeles. Rodman comes in for Zach Randolph. Memphis also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Blake Griffin. And that one's good by Stevenson.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's deflected. Feeds it to Beal. And here's Bird from the arc. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jordan kicks to Thomas. Kept alive. And the dunk by Reed.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Clippers trail by 7. Thomas with the ball. He's got 13. And it's Anthony, top of the key. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Thomas. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. Finished off the break. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Thomas. Teardrop shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. Wall's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Embiid with the screen on Thomas. Embiid the screen. Pass to Beal. Corner shot. Great play by Bird to set it up. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Jordan. 14 points for him. Anthony's shot is off. Stevenson against Jordan. Stevenson dishes the Wall. Pass to Bird. Shoots from the elbow. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Anthony. Here's Reed. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Reed's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Stevenson. The kick out to Wall. Bird a screen on Thomas. Here's Embiid. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Terrific work by Embiid. He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Embiid. A different look for the Clippers. David West, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Anderson in for Thomas. And Memphis also making a switch. Allen's checked in for Beal. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. West to screen on Wall. Jordan with it. And it's Bird picking him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Clippers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw drops for David West. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jordan against Wall. There's a screen. Embiid the screen. Back to Allen. This one for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Outside Jordan. Off target from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Memphis out in front, up by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And the final period of play just about to start. Here's Allen. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Bird. Griffin is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Wall, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Los Angeles on D, trailing by 10. Here's Bird. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Bird's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies. The Clippers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Randolph a screen. West a screen on Wall. At the elbow, Randolph. It's Anderson with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. And 3 from Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Valanciunas against Anderson. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Randolph a screen. West a screen on Valanciunas. Kicks it to Randolph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Zach Randolph. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Clippers. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Wall. He dishes it to Allen. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. Clippers trail by 12. And Anderson kicks to Rodman. Ilgauskas against Valanciunas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Valanciunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Clippers shooting 41% for the game. Anderson kicks to Randolph. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for Randolph, he's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work
Shooting
for
for
them.
Los Angeles, Zach Randolph. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Thomas comes in for Anderson. And Zach Randolph drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Right side, Wall. Griffin sets the screen for Wall. Pass to Allen. The 15-footer. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
John Wall.
Wall's got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's the Clippers' ball.
Los Angeles timeout call.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here's Randolph. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thomas passes to Randolph.
Grizzlies foul call. Blake Griffin. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Zach Randolph. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Randolph drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Wall. The feed to Beal. Bird outside. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Beal with the steal. Randolph against Griffin. He kicks to Valanciunas. Griffin a screen on Jordan. Here's Valanciunas. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And that's 13 points now for Valanciunas. Thomas against Wall. Thomas kicks to Ilgauskas. Nice steal from Valanciunas.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Wall. Here's Bird. And Thomas pulls it down. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the pass to Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Memphis leading by 10. Outside, Wall. Up top, Bird. They grab their own miss. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The drive by Anthony. Dishes it to Ilgauskas. Leaps for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Griffin against Randolph. Here's Thomas. Rejected by Wall. Bird outside. Wall dishes to Valanciunas. Over to the wing. Here's Griffin. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Randolph, a screen on Wall. Randolph goes in. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Bird, a screen on Thomas. Wall passes to Bird. That doesn't go either for Bird.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Now here's Anthony. Randolph missing again. Thomas against Wall. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Screen by Valanciunas. Outside Griffin. Dishes to Valanciunas. And that one's good. Valanciunas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Thomas against Wall. Thomas kicks to Ilgauskas. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at him.
Attention, Staples Center. Please give a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Picked by Griffin. Shot off the screen, and Bird with the basket on the assist from Beals. Beals got 3 assists tonight.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Thomas. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bird's got 6 rebounds in the game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 12-point game. Anthony dishes to Thomas. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Wall. Griffin sets the screen for Wall. Tipped away. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Jordan with it. And it's Bird picking him up. The 17-footer. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Ilgauskas has got 11 in the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Wall. Out to Bird. Shoots the three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. The dish now to Randolph. Outside Jordan. He feeds it to Carmelo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Larry Bird.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
So far in the game for Anthony, 12 points and also an assist.
And here's Wall. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Bird. Here's Griffin. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Jordan. Thomas a screen. Jordan kicks to Anthony. Tries to keep it alive. Stolen by Bird. Anthony against Beal. Now here's Wall. Pass to Griffin. And it's blocked. Another shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That's his 4th personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. Clippers trail by 15.
Timeout for the Clippers. All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for the Spirit Dance team.
Here's Anthony. Jordan the screen. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
We'll just take a look at what Jordan's done tonight. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Wall passes to Griffin. To the inside, here's Bird. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Clippers ball.
Here's Anthony. Thomas dishes to Anthony.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Bird with some nice D. And Wall kicks to Griffin. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers trail by 12. Passes it to Thomas. Kicks it to Anthony. He dishes it to Randolph. Griffin with the steal. Here's Allen. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's 9 points for Allen.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thomas kicks to Anthony. That's blocked by Bird. All with it. Bird outside. Picked by Griffin. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Wall with the slam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
Pulls up, high post. Here's Randolph. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for your Clippers, Zach Randolph. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And Zach Randolph drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Allen kicks to Stevenson. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Allen. Harris outside. Rebounded by Rodman. Here's Shved. And again, no good by the Clippers. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for him. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping the third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
I can't say enough about the contribution he made defensively. Specifically, his on-ball defense was outstanding. He blew up a lot of plays by getting his hand in there and coming away with a steal. And that aggressive D of his helped guide them to this win.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.